So now we just did the front of the thigh and the inside of the thigh. So now we're going to do the outside of the thigh. So I'm not going to lie, this is the most painful one. So what you want to do is do a bunch of like quick passes, like, you know, just rolling back and forth to get blood flow first. But what you're going to do is you're going to keep the bottom leg straightened, bend the top one up over it, so you're putting both hands face down on the floor, so your shoulders are facing down, and have that foam roller kind of almost at the edge behind, so it's not in the way. Good. So you're going to kind of be turning face down, propping yourself up, and what you're going to do is roll along the outside of your body, just like that. Go back and forth a few times to get some nice fast passes, because it hurts. Kind of angle yourself more hip toward facing down. No, towards me, towards the floor. There you go, like that. Yeah, it's right on the outside part of the thigh. Trust me, it really sucks, but just go back and forth a few times. Almost pretty much be having your forearms down on the floor. There you go. Good, and back and forth. Yeah, so now we're just slowly, and you see Josh is actually putting 3 points of contact. He's putting the top leg and the other two arms, so he has less weight on that leg. And what he's doing is I'm gonna get a back view. He's working right along that side, and I'm trying to show you, he's keeping that leg kind of straight. You don't want it to come too far forward. I'm actually gonna move it back just a little bit. Okay, so you want it in a straight line, because what's gonna happen as it gets tight is the bottom leg will actually try to scoot forward. You will scoot this way, and you wanna keep it straight up and down. Okay? And just go back and forth. Now, keep that leg in a straight line. Now, what you can do is you bend that bottom leg and side to side. You gotta relax, you gotta relax. It feels great, he loves it. He's like, this is my favorite stretch, yay! Okay, sorry if my camera's a little shaky. Okay, go up there, just sit there and bend. Rest on your forearms, go on, just bend down to your forearms. And then just bend that back knee. Now this one is so important to stretch because this causes knee pain, back pain. Like, this is just so imperative, but it's so tight and so sensitive on most people. So just doing like light passes, just back and forth, even if that's as much as you can handle, work your way up to it. But I can't even stress how important it is. That stretching all the way up into the front of the side of the hip, going side to side, and then into the butt cheek from behind. So you can just sit up on it with both legs facing forward now. Sit up, walk your hands in so you can kind of sit more upright. Now this is how you find your sits bones, S-I-T-Z. So kind of rock your butt cheek forward and then back. You feel like a little like bump almost. You feel that? It's like a bony process. Now those are what you're actually supposed to be sitting on. Most people sit and tucking their pelvis underneath and kind of like, I don't know how I say, like they tuck their butts under them and they hunch over because of that. But if you instead sit up onto that, so put your hands up off the floor and roll forward, lean forward, and then push your butt back until you feel that bump. Like, right, push until you feel the butt bump. Go back even further with your butt. There you go. Now sit up tall from there. Makes your back muscles work, huh? And this is how you should sit. And the more you can actually sit up on top of those muscles, it'll get your back strong, so your shoulders and everything else will also follow suit. But this is great. Keep rolling back and forth, getting those muscles warmed up. Roll even lower. You can put your hands back on the floor. Roll into the butt cheeks. And what this does is it gets blood flow and circulation, and that helps. So if you have any tightnesses, when you have blood flow circulation, it sends more nutrients and helps break up all that like stagnant stuff that gets in your muscles. I'm trying to be simplistic. And it helps so you can increase in your flexibility and it won't be tight. Awesome. Great job.